My name is Asep Setiawan. Basically, I am head of political global laboratory in Faculty of Social and Political Science, University of Muhammadiyah, Jakarta. I'm also a researcher in Asia Middle East Center for Research and Dialogue. Basically, we raise the question about how the audience and the participant in this conference to have information to establish Palestine as a free and independent state. So we discuss it how we are going forward to that the ideal of this situation. Secondly, also the conference touch what is the pressing situation. We are proposing to end of genocide in Gaza. That is the idea, and hopefully this message will reach not only Indonesian peoples, also government officials, parliamentary member, because we have a parliamentary member as a speaker, and also international audience. We are supporting the Palestinian through the political settlement, and also we are also to remind all of the audience that the United Nations should be reformed, protect all of the country including Palestine. We have to remind also using the international law and international norm such as genocide would have to bring the criminals, the war criminal injustice. That is the whole message of this today. We just stick to the constitution, fundamental of constitution, that we in Indonesian to erase all of the form of colonialism, and condition now is a form of colonialism when Israel occupation and colonials using the colonial power on Palestine. This position also voiced in this conference through the parliament member, Dr. Fadli John. And this is additional for the neighbor country who has a relation with Israel, have to consider that now Israel is beyond of normal state who has tolls and occupation and beyond humanity also. This must be understand if you look at the Palestine now in the Gaza. You can also consider how some of the countries in Europe established with Palestine. So this must be understand with the countries around Southeast Asia and Asia that you have to give sanction to Israel by cutting the diplomatic ties, or also to recognize the Palestine. So this sample of Indonesia, I think, due to Indonesian position in Asia as a big country, should be understood by the neighbors. Here in University of Muhammadiyah, Jakarta, particularly concerned with the status of colonialism. So we are approaching through the academic discussion, through the public lecture and public discussion, in hoping that we are influence the policymaker in large, not only Indonesia, but in other countries, because Muhammadiyah University also part of the network of universities under boarding Muhammadiyah Central Board. So this is very important for us to also to push and to develop the ideas that from the academic dialogue should be inspiring and also influence the policymakers, such as discussion during this time that one of the basically elected president, Mr. Prabowo, sounding by Fadli John that Indonesia have to deal with the process to unite the Palestine. This is the good idea sounding in the university because it's much more open for discussion. And secondly, there is idea from Indonesia, from elected President Prabowo, they established what so-called is the pasukan perdamaian, so the peace corps, to maintain Palestine and to protect Palestine. Idea is very good, I think, because if you look at the Lebanon and Sahara, we have also the UN peaceful mission and should be sounding by Indonesia. This is growing, and discussion in such forum like university could be have implication or influence and good sounding to become the debate in the public, and to some extent pushed by, we call it NGO or public association, also influence the politician. That is a start from university.